Good evening, I'm Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on point. Described as one of the greatest Filipino movies of all time, Himala once again graces the silver screen. After a successful musical theater run for several years, it now takes on another form, movie musical, further expanding its artistic rendition. Isang Himala, written by no less than national artist Ricky Lee, coupled with the melodic genius of Vincent de Jesus, director Pepe Diokno leads luminaries from theater and film in retelling the story of Elsa and Barangay Cupang and the stark similarities of fiction and reality.
Bakit sa'yo nagpapakita ang birhen? Bakit hindi sa iba?
Saan ka naniniwala?
Kunan mo ako at gawin mo akong sino.
Let's get on point with some of the cast of Isang Himala, Bituin Escalante, Neomi Gonzales, Neomi is the name, okay? And Floyd Tena. Floyd, Neomi, Bituin, thank you so much. Welcome to the Billionario News Channel.
Thank you so much for having us.
And I'm so excited for your film. But to those who might want to get more information about it, I'm going to start with Bituin. Bituin, who are you? And what is your role here?
I play Aling Saling, the adoptive mother of Elsa.
Okay.
I
Neomi?
play Chayong, the devout best friend of Elsa.
I play the pare in Cupang. I don't have a name there, so if you can help. Give me a
Father.
name.
Father ang pangalan. Okay. And then, tanungin ko na rin, saan ba tong Barangay Cupang?
Ang description ng aming production designer is hindi dito, hindi doon, hindi noon, hindi ngayon. So it's actually anywhere. And anyone who watches the movie will feel how familiar it is. Kasi amalgamation talaga siya ng lahat ng mga probinsya naming lahat. Ganon.
What were siguro just doing the movie musical is what we call it, right? No? Father?
Yes.
Movie musical. What did Direct Pepe tell you about your specific roles and how, what kind of direction? Of course, you have your artistic intelligence, no? Pero papaano into transforming it into a movie? Between, I'll start with you.
We were very lucky to have a very collaborative director in Pepe who respected so much what he saw in 2019. So he didn't touch much of character. Mas siya, eagle eye. He trusted everyone with the choices that we've made. We had meetings taking into consideration what we've built. So, swerte actually kami kay Pepe kasi ang laki ng respeto niya for our process.
Very good. Naomi?
Dito sa movie, from the musical, may mga dinagdag siya to flesh out our characters even more. Yung mga choices that we made in the musical, because he added some stuff scenes or, mas I think iba talaga yung storytelling, naging iba yung narrative in his eyes.
Yeah. And were you happy with that?
Of course. At first, parang, syempre we already made something in the 2018-2019. Like, for example, the arcs of each of our characters. Tapos ito, it's really, what we're talking about na, it's really the director's medium. Sometimes, parang, this is what I want this is what I expect the character would go. But, Direct Pepe has a different vision. So parang we have to trust the director in this case. And because it's really his medium, it's his narrative, and it's in his perspective.
I've always wondered about that, being like a theater actor or tama ba, actor, actress, o isa lang bang tawag doon?
Artist.
Artist, theater artist. And then when you transform into a movie, a character, number one, is that hard? And is there a push and pull between your talent and maybe what possibly your director wants you to achieve?
Well, ang direction lang sa amin is that, because before we started filming, we asked Pepe, na sabi namin, parang, since sanay kami sa theater, especially in our 2018-2019 run, we didn't have lapels. So we really projected in that space. So ang sabi lang niya, just keep in mind who you're singing it with, who you're singing it to, whom are you singing it. So parang i-adjust mo na lang yung temperament, lalakasan mo ba, hihinaan. So parang ganun siya.
Mahirap? Was it hard to do that?
To some degree.
Yeah?
May adjustment. Ako, I've done movies before, and I find it so difficult to watch myself because I realize, ang laki ng ginagawa ko. Stage actor yata ako talaga, ganyan. But yung point niyo po kanina, kung nahihirapan kami dun sa interpretasyon, it is very hard to let go of an attack that you feel strongly for.
Right.
We have carried these characters on stage for 2 years, and then when we found out we were going back to it, bumabalik sa'yo yung energy ng tao na yon. So to come into work and be told, that's not the choice we want or the direction we want you to go.
Yeah.
Sa mind mo, parang it's easy to say, it's not our medium, it's the directors. But when you're faced with a choice na gagawin mo na, ang hirap.
May
Sa totoo
konting
lang.
resistance.
Tama yung push and pull that you
yun, diba?
mentioned. It's a real thing.
Syempre kasi nandun yung talent, yung genius, yung intelligence mo as an artist. And I guess I just always wondered, it takes so much, I guess, for someone like you to be able to transform yourself to maybe another role that, you might not be so, I don't know, comfortable. I don't know if comfortable is the right word, but
Real.
Real, yes.
Real to you.
That is real
your
to you,
experience,
exactly.
yung ganun.
Siguro
So,
pag-usapan natin yung movie musical, what were the biggest, I guess, challenges for you guys in doing this?
Go, Floyd.
Ano ba
Isa
yun?
pa,
Wala.
number one. Isa pa, di ba? Meron naman from our musical director si Vince.
Yes.
Meron kami, Vince.
Uy, andyan siya, ha?
Yes. No, yan ang nature ng theater actor. We really fight for our choices. So we're used to ito yung opinion ko. And we really flesh things out, which is, I think, healthy. So with Vince, we asked him, Vince, beauty over storytelling?
Sa singing.
Oo, kasi do we sound beautiful when we're singing these
Beautiful
songs?
singing.
Or can we sacrifice the beauty for character or storytelling?
Storytelling.
And what is the answer to that?
Sabi niya, maging honest kayo, pero gandahan niyo.
Exactly.
Naging malinaw ba yung sagot sa'yo?
Diba? Gumulo lang buhay namin.
Mali ata yung mali yung tanong kasi mas naging komplikado pa yung sagot.
Binigyan lang namin sarili namin ng sariling problema.
Pero it boils down pa rin sa truth. No, when you act it out, a certain character, whether you're in theater or in film, you tell that truth pa rin. So it's just a matter of, kasi in film, it's closer. So you have to be more subtle and your emotions should be more controlled, I think.
Kasi magnified.
Kasi ang lapit niya eh. So in the stage naman, you have to make it bigger but still truthful.
Yeah.
Not, like animated or something. It's still truthful, but bigger, like your presence, your energy, yung parang ganon. Tapos, meron din yung subtlety kasi, di ba? Minsan may ang dami talaga namin natutunan.
Yeah.
Kasi, paano magta-translate yung choices namin sa screen? For example, in the theater, it's the actor's medium. It's the audience who will choose sino yung ifa-follow nila. Because they see everything and they choose which character to
That's
follow.
so true.
But in the film, it's a director who's giving you sinong ifa-follow mo.
Nandun ang camera.
Tapos
Doon
Nandun
nakapasok
yung camera.
editor, pwedeng mag-decision din yung editor,
Oh,
di ba?
exactly.
Maganda to, di ba?
Dapat best friend mo din ang editor dito. Hindi lang yung
Exactly.
director. Yeah.
Tsaka yung sinasabi ng subtlety, while being subtle, kailangan i-take into consideration din yung vocal energy kasi parang baka biglang wala
Tunog-tamad ka na
tunog-tamad na. Alam mo yung parang ganon. So
Forever timpla talaga.
Pero saan mas, is
Timpla,
this a
timpla.
fair question? Anong mas madali? Musical o movie musical? Between.
I have more respect for film actors. Mahirap yung medium nila. And I think they'll say mahirap rin yung amin. That's why we should explore each other's worlds more.
Yeah.
Because there's so much room for growth
Right.
in stage and on screen. And we're thankful that we've been given the opportunity to do this medium.
How big was it for you guys, Naomi, for you and Floyd to do this film? To do it, to transform this into film?
Ako, I remember tweeting something like during the pandemic na parang I'm manifesting a TV series or a movie that's starring all theater actors. And then when I stepped into our set on our first day, parang, wow, nakikinig pala si Lord. So, ganito. So,
Galing
sobrang
ng
meaningful siya. And
manifestation
ang
mo.
prayer ko doon, wow, as a pare, ang prayer ko is that sana magawa namin ng tama because this is recorded history. 'Di ba? So, yun lang yung pinagdadasal ko. And sana makita yun ng mga tao at ma-appreciate.
That's another thing that's good to discuss, no? Because there are 10 films, I believe, in the MMFF, right? And syempre, I'll say, ang daming maganda talaga. And you have your usual stars, right? Na patok talaga yan, year in,
Box
year
office.
out. Oo. How do you attract us or even the younger generation to watch this musical, this movie musical, Isang Himala?
It's actually a very good question. Challenging siya. Kasi yung na-experience ko sa parade, syempre I have some, it's really, it's really labanan ng stars. No? Kasi ganun talaga
popularity
eh.
contest. Markahan na, di ba?
siya talaga.
Totoo naman.
It's not just, talent or material or artistry. No? It's really, paano ba sila bibili ng ticket? Or for example, if one person can only afford to watch one movie,
Right.
ano yung papanoodin niya? Yung ganun, di ba? Syempre, yung pinaka-common choice is, go for the popular or yung idol nila or yung kung sino yung fan sila. So yun. I don't know. It's a big risk for our producers. That's why we're very grateful.
Yeah.
They took a risk on us. Theater actors, no? So I hope yung word of mouth, that it will spread like wildfire. And hopefully, may marami talagang makanood.
Floyd?
Ako, well, kaibigan din natin yung mga taga-ibang movies. And we all want you to watch at least 10 films during the Metro Manila Film Festival. But I have hope for our material na once meron makanood na isa and na-touch siya or na he resonated with it, hopefully na ma-share na yon so that people will, mainganyo na panoorin din kami. And there's also hope na ma-appreciate nila yung theater industry.
Yeah.
Diba? The live performances na parang, uy, there's more to cinema. Diba? There's more to movie actors. Parang, okay, sige. And hopefully, they will also, support our theater industry.
And really appreciate, no? What is the takeaway from this movie musical?
Ako pala, isipan sa akin yung sinabi ni Ricky Lee na even nung lumabas yung unang Himala, hindi siya box office hit. Sleeper hit siya eh. And now it's the best Filipino film ever made. It's considered to be that. And I think they made that film because they believed so much in the story they had. I think we did it because we had complete faith in Ricky Lee's writing, in the material, and that's my takeaway. That's my takeaway. I am doing this because I believe in what I do, and that's enough. Now, I hope there's commercial success and critical success, of course. But even if I don't get that,
Yeah.
I am happy
You're very proud of it.
and
Yeah.
proud of the work.
Yeah.
It's still the work. And I will continue to do projects on that basis of wanting to do the work.
So let me be the first to congratulate the three of you. Bituin, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Naomi, thank you also. And Floyd, Father, maraming salamat. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. We'll be taking a very short break. When we return, we'll talk to the composer and lyricist of Isang Himala, Vincent de Jesus, and of course, the writer, national artist Ricky Lee. Please stay tuned. This is On Point.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musngi. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey. The crypto market climbed over $800 billion. Tech giant Alibaba has announced plans to issue notes. Investors are anticipating a significant downward move for the cryptocurrency. Swift is adding a new chapter to her record-breaking year.
Follow the Money, 10:30 a.m.
Keep it here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel. Always on top.
Welcome back. You're watching On Point. To tell us more about Isang Himala, joining us in the studio, composer and lyricist Vincent de Jesus, and writer and national artist for film and broadcast arts, Ricky Lee. Gentlemen, pleasure to have you both. Maraming salamat sa inyong oras. Thank you. I spoke to the stars of the show. Very interesting, but we missed a lot of the conversation. I heard this was shot in 16 days. Could you just give us how this all happened so fast, so soon?
Would you believe that? No?
Yeah, I know.
So, in 1 month span of 16 days, so may mga breaks kami. So, if we had more time, of course, pero we were humabol lang kasi when we got in sa Film Fest, script pa lang. And then, sabi namin, sisimulan natin to pag nakapasok. Pumasok. And then after that, okay, let's go. Nag-calibrate na lahat. May mga pre-prod na pero we're just counting on makapasok kami sa 10 entries.
But that's the thing, Sir Ricky. Was that even a question kung posibleng makapasok ang Isang Himala sa MMFF?
Yes, kasi mas favored sa MMFF dati, genre films, meaning horror, action, drama, and then big stars. Ito, musical, hindi siya kasama dun sa mga favored na genre films. And then, yun, wala siyang big stars.
Yeah. But, it was also time. I was talking to Noel the other day or yesterday, and we were saying that we really need to start evolving.
Yes.
Pati yung panlasa ng tao,
Yes.
yung pag-appreciate nila. Because even Bituin was saying kanina, di ba, theater is very much appreciated. Yes. But to transform that into film, that becomes the challenge. Tell us more about the transition from the first Himala to Isang Himala, to the one that we're showing right now in MMFF.
From 2003, yung the first version with Tanghalang Filipino and Soxy Topacio.
So 2003 pala yun na talaga. Okay.
Yan yung first na ginawa namin. And then nabuhay siya uli in 2018 through Sandbox and Nine Works Theatrical. And then naging film siya. I mean, sabi nga, it's a gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving. At yung lumalaki yung gift. So, yung difference niya from the theater, piano lang kami dati. Piano, solo piano, and ang orchestra is really the voices. Soprano, alto, tenor, bass. So parang ang lush ng sound. Pero somehow, pag tinawid mo to sa film, baka hindi na mag-work yung piano lang. Kasi ibang medium na. So, this time, meron na kaming rock band. So, it's a rock musical. So, mas gritty siya. Kailangan mo ng ganong bigness huge, yung ganong sound para matapatan yung visuals. Kasi yung visuals, ang lush, ang ganda ng visuals ni Carlo Mendoza at ni Pepe. So, kailangan tapatan ng music yung ganda ng visuals.
Dapat pantay sila. So, Ricky, what about Nora Honor?
Yeah.
To then, her role to the role now of Elsa.
Played by Acel.
Acel, yeah.
Yeah, oo. Nung 82, yung Elsa noon ni Nora is more enigmatic because that's guy. That's, di ba? Mata pa lang niya. Madami ng misteryo na hindi mo magagrasp. Here, mas parang ordinary person yung Elsa na pinaghimalaan. So mas complex yung character niya in a way here. Mas may dark side na compared to Nora's Elsa in the 1982 version. Dito mas kita mo na yung darker side niya. Mas manipulative na siya in a way.
Why? Why did you do that?
Well, Elsa feels na outsider siya doon sa community ng Cupang. Ampun lang siya, walang nanliligaw. Weird ang tingin sa kanya. So she wanted to belong. She wanted to be accepted. And so nang nag-hallucinate siya, she believed that she saw the Virgin Mary. That was her chance para matanggap siya. That's why meron siyang kanta dun sa filmmaker na si Orly, gawin mo akong sining, gawin mo akong immortal. So that shows yung konting manipulasyon niya. Compared to yung Elsa dun sa film, mas quiet, mas naka-hold back yung ganong mga facets ng
Tsaka
pagkatao.
wala siyang halos lines
Yes.
in 1982.
Siguro yun yung difference
Yeah.
ng yung mata lang ni Ate Guy.
Yeah.
Ano kayang iniisip niya? But now, it's a musical. You get to hear the inner monologue of Elsa. Parang, ano yung look na yon? May pinaplano ba siya? Ngayon, now you hear. Yung
Kumbaga, mas madaldal siya ngayon. Mas
maingay siya.
Mas maingay siya ngayon.
Mas naririnig mo yung inner thoughts, mas pinaparamdam sa'yo yung inner emotions. But, andun pa rin yung stillness, kasi hindi mawawala yung stillness dun sa lugar ng Cupang.
Yeah.
Kung ganun ka desperate yung mga tao, kung ganun ka hirap ang buhay nila, yung mga kaluluwa nila, tuyo, andun yung stillness pa rin. In between all the noisy scenes, the sayawan, and so on and so forth, may mga sumisingit na stillness. And so yung sumisingit na stillness, mas nakakakurot sa puso kasi you know na with all the noise, with all the capacity to express their emotions, deep inside, hindi nila masolve yung problema nila. They're
There's
so
that
alone.
longing, no? That desire from within.
Yes, and they're so isolated. Lalo na dito, mining town. They're so, parang isolated sila na wala nang pakialam ang gobyerno, wala nang pakialam ang ibang mga institutions.
Is there fear, though, that there could be some sort of comparison from the original film to the movie musical? Or it should not even be compared to begin with? What are your thoughts on that?
It should not. It should not be compared because, well, it's a musical. Yung isa, hindi naman siya musical eh. So, it's another way of bringing you the experience of the narrative experience of the original film. And then ikalawa, I think, pag sinabi natin classic ang isang pelikula, I think it should be given the chance na manganak siya ng manganak na iba-ibang interpretasyon. The way mga novels, mga stage plays, ini-interpret sila paulit-ulit eh. And ngayon, bagong lente. Mata ni Pepe Diokno, mata ni Carlo Mendoza, mata ni Na Erickson, at mata ng mga artista, ibang mata sa mata noon. So, i-speak siya sa present generation. Kumbaga, may dala-dala siyang luma at may dala-dala siyang bago, combining the two.
And did you feel that was a good marriage or a good balance between both?
Yeah. Oo, kasi like Sir Ricky said, yung ilang years ago in 1982, mahina ako sa math.
Actually, mahabang journey.
33 years or 32.
Yes,
oo.
actually, much earlier than that. Ang journey ng Himala started in 1966. 1966, when this dalagita umihi sa tabing daan, then sabi niya may nagpakita sa kanya na Virgin Mary. And then, kumalat yung balitang yun sa Mindoro, Cabra. Yun yung basis nung film na ginawa ko noong 1982.
Right.
And then from there, 2003, and then the 2018, 2019. So,
Can
ilang
you
years
imagine,
na.
Sir Ricky, how it's been 32, tama ba yung math natin? 32 to 33 years since
Yes.
then. And it's evolved into 1982 to 2003, the
Yes.
musical, to 2018, the next musical, to this movie
42 years. Hindi ko na
musical.
compute. 42 years since
42
the
ba?
movie.
Yeah.
Tapos 21 years since the first play.
Okay, mali
Yes.
ako. Pero
I know the feeling. Ganyan na.
Okay. What were for you, what were the best parts of this movie? What were you most proud of?
Of the movie. Since the movie, kasi nag-evolve siya, yun yung beautiful thing when you do a material over and over again. You get to test it so many times. What works, you keep it, and then gagawin, okay, this works. And then may bagong tao, may fresh. I think this one is the culmination of all the productions we've done. Na fine-tune na siya, may bagong actors, may fresh take, tapos ang maganda is very collaborative. Sir Rick is so collaborative.
Yeah.
Since 2003 kasama namin siya. Siyempre kailangan ipa-prove mo kay Sir Ricky. And then, he's very generous. Sige, subukan natin to. Yung nothing is set in stone. You try it. If it works, let's keep it. If it does not, okay, let's do. Yun the most exciting part is collaborating with these artists.
What was a point wherein you wanted to improve things or change things and got the nod of Sir Ricky that you were most proud of? I mean, if there was one thing that you would think about the movie musical right now, na naisip niyong gawin, na sinabi ni Sir Ricky, sige, try natin.
For the movie? Ang dami, actually. Ang dami. Ang daming fresh takes ni Pepe. Sir,
Yes,
diba?
ang daming constant collaboration naman all throughout the process, from step 1 to the final step. Nagpapa-feedback lagi si Pepe. He's a very open and collaborative director. So, all the way yun Nung nagpakita pa lang siya ng first draft ng script na balak niya, which he said would combine, would adapt the stage play and then mag-incorporate siya ng elements from the 1982 film. Ko-combine niya. So he wanted something that's both theatrical and cinematic.
Right.
But all in all, cinematic experience. First draft pa lang niya may mga comments sa ako like the ending, the ganito, and et cetera, and so on. So he listened. And then from then on, nagko-consult siya lagi.
Nagko-consult.
Sa set, nagpakita ng rough cut.
Kahit may mga ideas siya na tipong, Sir Vince, yung isang nga to na sa simula, can we put it sa dulo? Siyempre parang,
Yeah.
Pero he has his way na parang, at the end of the conversation, papayag ka yung tipo, sige, let's try it. And then, minsan naman,
He's persuasive that way,
yes,
ha?
magaling siya
Okay.
explain very eloquent.
Yeah.
Tapos nilagyan na namin doon, sabi niya, Sir Vince, parang hindi nag-work. Ilagyan natin ulit doon sa... So may mga ganong, try lang natin.
I think, speaking to all of you, it appears that it was such a good collaborative team,
Yeah.
filled with so much insights and opinions that
Yes.
married together and
Yes.
produced this.
Yes. One reason for that is the passion na meron lahat yung mga taong involved. Nagsimula kasi siya, nabuo na yung community nung doon pa lang sa 2018-2019 Meron ka
Diyan
ng
na sila, no?
meron
Yeah.
silang tinatawag na Himalab. Himalab group.
Ang clingy ng group na ito.
Oo. And yes, and for so many years, for so long, gustong-gusto nilang magawang pelikula to. So dala-dala na nila. Kaya nang lumapit si Pepe sa kanila, it's as if meron ng baby na nandun, na nakahanda. So that passion, I think, drove them para, let's collaborate.
I think it was Floyd's prayer. He manifested this daw, sabi niya. Hindi nga, sabi nga niya. So, also, one thing that's also nice siguro to look back is showing again iconic movies, as I think we had discussed that earlier with Bituin and Neomi and Floyd, that ibinabalik sa
Yes.
palaisipan, sa insight, sa brain ng tao. Awareness, rather, is the word I'm looking for, ng publiko. But I'm going to ask you the same question I asked all three. How do you plan to attract us or the younger generation into watching this movie musical? Because that could be one of your bigger challenges. I'll start with Sir Vincent.
For the longest time, lagi nating sinasabi, give us something new, bagong putahe, give us something fresh. And when something new and fresh comes along, give it a chance. Kasi hindi ulit-ulit lang tayo na you keep serving the same dish, putahe. Pag binibigay mo lang ang gusto ng tao, hanggang doon na lang yan. They wouldn't know kung may iba pang choices. So, now is a perfect time, lalo sa film fest, ang dami mong choices. You have 10 films. So, tikman natin lahat yung, tama ba? Tikman natin lahat yung putahe. Wag lang yung tried and tested menudos. Subukan naman natin yung kayos, yung something like that. May effort talaga, but it's ibang generation na ngayon So, baka mas accepting.
That's what I wanted to do a follow-up on. Sir Ricky, kasi nga, the younger generation, are they, I don't know if this would be the right term, more appreciative of a movie musical than the older generation?
In a way, I think they should be, and they would be. In a sense, mas bukas sila Yung sensibility, they're all over the place dahil sa social media So, mas bukas sila May konting apprehension lang sila kasi bago. As Vincent said, parang bagong pagkain May apprehension sila But I think pag tinikman nila yung pagkain, they'll realize na napaka-emotional ng experience na dadaan nila when they watch the film. Yung mga nanood nung premiere, nag-iiyakan sila. So affected sila at maraming Gen Z doon sa audience that time. So nag-iiyakan sila, affected sila. andun pa rin naman the usual kwento ng mag-ina, kwento ng inampon, kwento ng pag-ibig, andun lahat, all the elements. Medyo naninibago lang din sila dun sa bihis, kasi musical. But the moment na pinasukan nila, in-embrace sila, then they realize it's the same experience that we want to go through watching a film. But at the same time, natututo tayo mag-appreciate ng ibang klase ng mga bihis. So I think they will. And then, the powerful voices. And then mahilig tayo sa music, proud tayo sa mga nananalo, The Voice and everything. Mapaproud sila listening to all the powerful voices dun sa pelikula, combined in one...
All that talent.
Yeah, all that talent.
Diba yung
lalo na
genre, kasi
singing.
parang at first, kung hindi ka sanay sa musical form, sa genre, ma-off ka, ba't siya kumakanta? No one sings in real life pag malungkot ka. But once you get over that, yung mga first 10 minutes, you forget that you're singing. At saka yung musical din na to is not your type na performative na, ang saya ko, may choreography. Very still. Para, pag tinanggal mo yung song, I mean, very real sila. Walang big movements, hindi exaggerated.
That's what they were saying.
So, kakanta lang. And after a while, talagang mawawala na kumakanta.
Para bang yung kanta, are you saying that yung kanta, after 10 minutes or 5 minutes, it almost sounds just like a dialogue?
Yes.
Parang ganon?
Yes,
Okay.
they're expressing their thoughts.
Yeah.
Kuminsan pa kanta, kuminsan pa salita. And nasanay naman sila, they watched Wicked.
Yeah.
And they've been watching so many other musicals. And in the past, maski Filipino movies sa musicals, panahon naman sa Pampagita Pictures noon, kumikita yung mga musicals noon. So, it's recorded live pala yung, hindi ko alam kung pag-usapan.
Yun, that's where I wanted to go. Please tell us more about that because that's, sabi ko nga kanina, magical.
Mahirap yung pinagdaanan ng mga actors kasi, of course, sa play, you sing it one go, buong show, no? And you do it only once kasi nag-rehearse na ng ilang buwan. Ito, and we have powerful singers, so take one, kakantahin yan. You cannot, when you sing kasi the songs, lalo na itong musical na to, you can't help but really give it your all, kahit isang first take pa lang. Kasi what happens to the voice, happens to the body, happens to the mind, happens to the heart. So they sing with all their soul and yung buong sila.
Heart, mind, body, and soul. Yeah.
Kasi it will not work kung fini-fake mo lang eh. As uulitin kasi yung camera shot. So, yung isang song, let's say kung very emotional, kakantahin mo minimum 3, 4, 5 times. By that time, ubos na yung luha mo na, umaga na, yung tipong... Pero, nilaban nila eh. Yun yung makikita sa film. Kasi as compared sa mga iba, nililip sync lang, di ba? Piniplayback. Makikita mo hindi kumakanta talaga kasi walang ugat. Ito talagang kita mo, paos na sila.
Yeah.
At hindi kami gumamit ng autotune, yung gano'n. Yung grit talaga kung hirap-hirap, kung in pain, garalgal, yun.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to go. I wish we had more time. Kudos to all of you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Sir Ricky, thank you, Sir Vincent. Thank you.
Merry
Thank you
Christmas.
so much. Merry Christmas. And that's On Point. Join us again tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel. Ito live din. I'm Pinky Webb. Thank you for watching.